Alright, what's going on, guys? Brian here, bring you guys another live stream. We are back on the Ultimate Zombies Challenge series, where today there is no challenge. There's no challenge today. This is actually just the final takeaways on the one and only map of Nuketown Zombies. Where did this thing land in at? Also, zombie spawn seems to be pretty quick. Seem to be they. Oh. At least I thought they were kind of quick. I don't know. I don't know what Steve's doing over here. Come on, Steve. Good job. Good job. But today we're going to be really just critiquing, I guess, everything when it comes down to Nuketown. About really just, like we said, everything. You know, we're just going to be kind of casually playing. Hopefully get to like maybe like around 30 or something like that. Again, there's not really anything, I guess, over the top that we're looking to do this in this stream. Apart just from surviving and having a good little critique. My brother, you're not supposed to be up there. You're not supposed to be up there. And I was looking at some stuff already, and it kind of amazed me where Nuketown already sits in terms of like other maps already. Nuketown already is at 130, I'm sorry, 143 out of 200. I mean, and which is pretty good. There is only, I think when it comes down to what Nuketown is, like, I was kind of like looking at it. I think why are you running? Why are you running? Um, easy. Alright, where are you, last zombie? Easy enough. Easy enough. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, looking at it, it looks like it's going to be ranked. And again, this could be, you know, after we actually sit down and truly talk about it after this game, we'll truly see where it ranks. But it looks like it's going to rank above Knocked, which I honestly think it's going to be pretty close to Knocked. And I agree with that, though. It's a map that I think I would play once you get the hang of it. I think you kind of, let's go, and we get Jug. It's gonna be a big day. Big day. Killing zombies all day. Isn't that right, zombie? Come here. We should actually be able to hit the box after this. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, come on. Come on, what you got? Nothing. Nothing. Get out of here. Get out of here. Is there a moon here? No, you can't even see the moon. Okay.
Double points.
Good stuff. Obviously we want to try to maximize what we can get out of this. That's some good stuff. Good stuff. I don't know. I think I would rather play this than Noct, though. And I also don't know really what's after it. So Noct got a total score of 202. Right? Yeah, 202. The next one above it... The next one above it, we get into like the 222s. And I don't think we're gonna... I don't think that's gonna be possible. We're definitely playing a little bit more aggressive than I guess I typically do. I also feel like, you know, we got Jug, we got some good weapons for ourselves. That's it. I'm hoping we get Pack-a-Punch. Pack-a-Punch or Double Tap. I think either or. The fact that 5 zombies literally spawn from there. He's a wild broski. I mean, we already kind of touched on the... I guess... The part of the maps that, like, you know, the atmosphere and, you know, overall gameplay of it. But obviously... Oh, jeez. That wasn't too gravy there, my friends. It was not too gravy. Alright, let's go see what dropped in. Pack-a-Punch. I think packing the hammer will be beneficial. Literally gonna be like a... Now we do want to try getting, like, I think between the M27 and ray gun, We do not want the war machine. Oh, we can just chill.
Insta-kill.
I'll take you all on. Knife only challenge. Might as well be. Executioner. This would be another, like, solid weapon, I guess, to keep. I guess until we get, I think the M27 is just like a must-have for being a map exclusive.
Double points. Double points. Max ammo.
I'm sorry, you've been beheaded. Honestly, without like double tap or it being packed, I mean, I think the biggest plus side on it is it's literally like just a really? That's easy. Alright. I mean, I guess we could try hitting the box. I think once we get... I want to always, like, have 5,000 on me. That way, in case I go down or, double tap drops or anything like that. Like, I 100% have enough to kind of recoup, if you would.
Insta-kill. Kaboom.
It's some wild work here now. I mean, Hammer's just too good, man. I mean, if you don't mind missing a few shots, really ain't too bad. Alright, let's open up out over that way. Yeah, a couple box hits. Again, not having double tap. Not having double tap or speed cola. Galil is solid. We'll hit it one more time, just kind of see what we can get. Come on, baby. Just casually pull this. And now we're just out here gonna be speed running. I mean, there was always something with the ray gun, and I feel like that's why it reminds me so much of
Fire fail.
well, that ain't good. Okay.
Max ammo.
Hush, zombies. You can chill there for a sec, zombie. Grab myself my last quick revive. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, round 15 already. Only 22 minutes into the stream as well, that's wild. That is kind of wild. Especially because we really haven't been speedrunning it. Zombies. When will they learn? It's kind of weird because, I think this, other than our first playthrough, nukes are actually, something that we would actually prefer to get to speed up the game a little bit. What? What are you doing? What are you doing, man? So obnoxious. For what? I wish we had a little speed cola in our lives.
Double points.
But then again, ask and y'all shall receive. A speed cola. Alright, I do want to see if we can get the M27. I just think that would be a cool way to kind of finish off the like Nuketown in general. Ray gun, M27. Look at the monkeys. Oh yes, the Final Thoughts game. Oh yeah. You already know, my man. You already know. It feels like we just started playing Nuketown too. I will say, between all the other, like, it's a simple challenge, but it kind of gives me like the giant Doris kind of vibes. Is once you kind of get the hang of it, like, it's a simple kind of quest. There's a, you know, a couple hiccups here and there that you'll normally come across. But for the most part, it's like everything... Everything's normally pretty solid. We'll try saving the zombie at the end of this round, too. We're breaking free. Soaring, flying. Oh, you spawned quick. That rise is gonna be great. It's really unique. Oh yeah, 100%. I'm happy because once we kind of like, not necessarily like when we learn the map, but more so like because there is the bank, we're going to be able to have a more of an opportunity to actually be able to play the match. And not so much worry about, oh, I need more points to open up the map. It's more so, oh, if I open up the map, I can actually then train and kind of go from there with it. I wonder who it's from. That's a crazy box spawn, bro. That's a crazy box spawn. Again, M27 is what we're looking for here. I truly don't think we don't need it by any means. I just think it's neat. Would you stop it, man? I feel like zombies, like when you're in close quarters, it reminds me of that meme of like the lady at like the petting zoo or whatever, and then like she looks at the goat and is like, can you not eat my pants? And it like rams into her. And like she like falls down. I don't even think it like necessarily runs into her. I think it's like more so there's just so many of them that one of them's eating the pants and then like the other one just kind of like nudges her and like she falls down. She's like, ah! If you know, you know. I would say our box looks been bad, but like you look at what we got, I don't think I can necessarily say it. They keep running, running away. Hey, no double hits. They call me, old Shady McCoy there. I'm sorry, zombies. You dropped your ankles back there. And your head. Alright. I really just want. Pretty sure Die Rise has a lot of doors. Definitely over 10, maybe even more than 15. Yeah, I've heard it's a pretty pricey map, honestly. But it's all like vertical based, so it's like. Like, it's like you open a door and it's like for that floor pretty much. And then in order to like get back or whatever, you have to open another door. So it's like you like open like a couple doors and then, alright, I think to power it's only like 2 doors. Maybe it might even just be 1 door. Doors. I know that's definitely a very pricey door, but you know it saves us a couple seconds. I was not expecting that to be a 1 knife there. We got what we want, baby. Oh, tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I want M27 so I can kill the zombie friends. If you want to be my zombie. That's terrible. We should just stop. Alright. Well, we got our gun we want. How does it sound? So beautiful.
Insta-kill.
Okay, I just want to make sure I had enough to pack punch. And that I do. Yep. Too easy, baby. Too easy. Alright, what sight are we gonna get for this thing? That's gonna be the real question. Ooh, double points. You shouldn't have. Very happy we got the M27. It really is just one of those guns that, like, makes me happy. And I don't know why. Oh, I don't know why anymore. Oh, oh. Murdering zombies out here, man. It's a great day. It's a great day.
Fire fail. Max ammo.
Oh, hey there, mate. And there we have it.
Oh, this is going to be so much fun. Finally, we can confront this ancient beast. Power up the machine.
Our main goal is getting to round 25. That is our main goal here. I'm curious though, cause like I feel like we've definitely gotten better on Nuketown while playing it. Like knowing different strategies, like instead of training the entire backyard, I definitely prefer doing this when we have Jug. But like I don't know, like I don't necessarily feel bored of it, which is why I definitely think this deserves a higher rating than Knock, which I believe will be the case no matter what. Because this it's at least going to get the same gameplay score for the challenges like category, and that will take it above Knocked. My question though is how high does this deserve? Because right now I think it might be top 5. Because I think right now it goes the Giant Darius. I think it's Shinonuma, Call the Dead.
Double points.
What? Why did that go through him? Let's see here. So it goes 28. The Giant / Darius, Call the Dead, Shinonuma, then there's a big like 20% or like 20 point dip to Knocked, and then Moon. Which I think is wild, honestly. That Moon is still considered top 5, but Moon with challenges, like while we were doing the challenge, like all like our different challenges on Moon, that honestly was very fun. Moon had the biggest, I think, surprise for its for its like challenge and fun score that I thought. Dude, I'm Mr. Zombies and I want to make scary noises. I always thought it would be pretty cool to have, like, kind of like fire damage. Like, not so much a blast furnace, but like where you could shoot zombies and like they would occasionally die. So kind of like a flamethrower, only for your bullets. Because of like, oh, there's lava everywhere, you would think there'd be like a perk or whatever that would be. Oh, still out here spawning? Heckin' wild, broski. Right now, though, I mean, again, this is if we just have the, if you just kept the same gameplay score for the challenge and overall fun of the map, we would be already above Moon. So either way, this is going to be a top 5 map. Either way. It's actually going to be more on the side of, is it going to sit at number 4? Or is it going to climb to number 3? That's going to be the, whoa, 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 whoa.
Max ammo.
Calm down, zombie. Calm down. I forgot double tap was also over that way. This is what I do wish there was, just like another perk, even if it was like meal kick or something like that. Just to add a little bit more freshness. Subway. Actually, let's get Galvin Knuckles. Yeah, buddy.
Fire sale.
Look at all those chickens. Another fire sale.
Insta-kill. Max ammo.
Ooh, that was our bad. Weren't really expecting there to be more zombies. And now we get the blue eye zombies. Time for a fire sale. Again, like this little piece, man. Ready? You're gonna get the double points.
Double points.
Just so groovy. Are you ready for the kaboom? Beautiful. Insta-kill.
Insta-kill.
So good. What the hell? Hit him with the right.
Double points.
That's what you get, zombie. That's what you get. I don't know. What? In your eyes, my man. What, like, what's a few words that you would describe Nuketown as? In terms of, like, I guess, ranking it amongst other maps. Stuck?
Time for a fire sale.
Because for me, it's like one of those maps that, like, I feel like because it's like its own challenge, and it's already in its gameplay, I think it raises it up a little bit more. But then it takes, it's balanced. That's fair. That's fair. And that's why I feel like it's kind of like same to Noct. Noct is pretty balanced. Like, it's a map that you technically, like, you can kind of get to whatever round you want to on it. Or, I don't even think necessarily that.
Ammo.
It's like... It's kind of like the equivalent to a setup, like, process. Like when you camp on Noct. That's kind of what I would compare it to. Is you do have a tougher like setup process to it. The only thing I wish there was just a ways for like traps or like something along those lines to be incorporated into the map. To kind of help with like high round based things. But I guess that is kind of why they added, I guess, the Mark II. Here you go, puppies. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, zombies. See, like, I don't know. Now that you said balance, like... I feel like... in a way, yes and no to that. Because, again, it's more of like a... It's like you get to a campier round. And, like, what I mean by that is, normally, like, when you die, it's because... Like, after you set up, meaning. The reason why you die is mostly because of... your guns just kind of stop working. At a certain point. You know, or you just, hey, I ran out of ammo because all I have is the ray gun and hammer. Or, you know, whatever it might be. You know, it's more so you die because the game... more so the map doesn't give you more. It's like, I say that as I get back to ammo, but like imagine this map, but it has, like, I kind of put it in perspective of like 5, right? Like, if you want to go for high rounds, there's the trap option. It's a very difficult way to get to it, but that's the way you would have to go if you wanted to do. So sorry, zombies. So sorry. Dempsey sends his regards. Yeah, true. And I feel like high round should have been the thing that I think if you could get to a better high round strat, I think Nuketown would probably be one of the best maps. Only because your setup can kill you. Like, if you don't get jugged till later, you're probably not surviving. Or it's going to be very difficult. And then you're you're good to go once you reach that point. But the issue is, once you kind of reach, once you get jugged, and I guess all the other perks in a way, it just kind of becomes that map of, I'm kind of training now. There's, console glitches, I guess. Like when it comes to doing something like this, it literally feels like the game's about to break.
Time for a fire sale.
I have no idea what's what. There's just a big pile of meat. Yeah, buddy. It's also missing special zombies. That is true. Which, again, I don't think I would mind too much if it had, I think it'd be cool if there was, a radioactive, wonder weapon. Kind of like a turned thing. Or I honestly think, of all the maps that could have brought it, I think the wave gun would have been awesome here. Because if you think about it, a microwave uses radiation, it's Nuketown, you cook the zombies from inside out. I think that would be a really cool, I guess throwback. Especially, Nuketown already plays on the emotion of, hey, this is taking place during Moon. So, I feel like just go all in on it and give us a weapon that can one-shot an entire horde. Because again, it's the setup process. The setup process for Nuketown is what makes Nuketown Nuketown. It's not necessarily all the other stuff. I can get the ray gun first box hit, but because I don't have Jug, it's still something that is a very tough game. Until you get jugged.
Max ammo.
I foresee you dying to Nova crawlers in the near future. I mean, that's what, jumping jacks in Die Rise? But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like Nova Crawlers, too. That could have been a really cool, boss zombie round. Because again, we're literally in a nuclear fallout situation. I don't know. I definitely think when it comes to just the overallness of Nuketown, they could have made it a lot more complicated. And obviously, they end up going that route with Alpha Omega.
Double points.
We did it, baby! We chucked it up there and skipped and hit him in the ankle.
Time for a fire sale.
So wunderbar. So, I never realized that the music changes too. Becomes more of like a, reminds me of like Shangri-La. A little jungle vibe. You don't want it. Oh, that's not what I meant. The fact that they all just stopped too and made like grunting noises at me and didn't even like hit me. That was terrifying. Stop.
Time for a fire sale.
They're still spawning out here. See, this is exactly what I mean, though. Give me like a trap or something like that.
Double points.
Poor guy. You follow a player to an elevator shaft by teleporting there, so there's no reliable way to evade them. That's how you just gotta. Isn't the best way to take care of them is with Galvanists? Took care of like 6 zombies trying to spawn from there. Okay. We're going. Yeah, but they only one-shot them up to, like, the 4th round they spawn in. That's not terrible.
Max ammo.
Too easy. Too easy. All of y'all die. Or not? What? Some of them just said, yeah, nah, broski. Dude, the music, though. The music for Fire Sale. Kind of groovy. Rigtoffen picked out a good jam for that one. What?
Insta-kill.
Huh? Too easy, man. Too easy. Got a best round 30, 35. Is that what our highest round was? I thought we were already on the highest round. Sure, we'll try. I wonder if getting the Executioner would be the best route. So I want to say that's like the best gun there is for high round, if my guy can sprint. I don't know, like, I feel like that is not too bad to take out a horde. We just gotta be a little bit more, I guess, cautious with it. I know we can't go for too much longer. I mean, we still got like half hour before I actually have to like stop playing because of I gotta get ready for work. Why were... Excuse me, sir. Yeah, like, I feel like that's not terrible. You said, oh, wait. Hold on. What are you saying? Oh, wait, gotta be around 37. It was 37 on the 2-box. Was it really? No shot. I do not remember getting that high on, well, like, on the 2-box challenge there. Dude, what's up with all these max ammos?
Max ammo.
It was, dang. What do we have on what we have on? We had the 5.7s and what was the other gun that we had on? I'm trying to remember. Was it Barrett? Barrett and 5.7s? Kimbo's pistols. They did.
Insta-kill.
It's not what I wanted. I guess it's okay. I did not mean to do that. I accidentally hit this.
Time for a fire sale.
I'm for the fire sale. Yeah, I need some bongos, man. I need some bongos out here. LSAT? Oh, dang. Okay. May have to get that. I mean, I don't know though. I mean, we're
Double points.
I think the round's coming to a close. He don't want it. He don't want it. I know what we should get. I don't think it's gonna like game break anything, but hey, you know what? It's able to do something for us, then that's great. Up. We're just moving. We're just moving. zombie. Hopefully we can get a max ammo this round. Yeah. Another wave of zombies. And we're cruising. We're cruising through them. We're done. Ray gun falling off. It was. 35 though. Dude, I can't believe it was that we made to round 37. Are you sure? I feel like that was the highest round we've been on before. You're right. You are right. That is wild. That is some wild work. Alright. Let's get into the ranking part. We're gonna go back to the map. Because the lovely Nuketown and the ambience here, where you can see everything. I like how really the only thing that you play on is the right half of it, which is kind of wild. It's like it shows everything else, but really there's nothing else there. Crazy. Anyways, so the atmosphere and Easter egg, we actually placed it right in between Transit and Moon. Moon was at an 80 out of 100, and Transit was 78. We give Nuketown a 79, which, again, is wild that we even had that lined up there. Gameplay-wise, I think overall it was probably one of the best, or like just casual gameplay of a lot. Like, it came in 4 points below Call of the Dead, and then I think the next best one is Town at 57. But we gave Nuketown a 64 because we thought the overall gameplay of it's already kind of a challenge map in its gameplay wise. I think when it comes to the challenges at for what it actually is, I didn't necessarily find myself, I guess, like, the challenge still revolved around the gameplay aspect. Like, when it comes to Pack Punch Challenge, I'm still waiting for the gameplay stuff to evolve. You know, meaning all the perks, the Pack Punch machine to drop, all this stuff to actually be able to start and do the challenge. And I think it kind of took away from it. The challenges itself were fun. Like, I mean, we did knife only challenge, the 2-box challenge. Like, it was nice learning the map and like getting used to the training part. Obviously, the guns end up dying off at a certain point, but like once you kind of get everything, and even without Jug, it's kind of like nerve-wracking, especially on certain challenges too. I think it's a slight increase. I don't think it's anything too crazy with it. Again, like, this is kind of what the challenge, like, very rarely do the challenges and like how much fun we've actually had on the map, like, very rarely does it reduce the overall gameplay score. It normally makes it better. I don't think it makes it an incredibly better. I think we go like straight with 70, I would say. No. I'm trying to like look here, I mean, most maps only got like 5 extra points. I think we're actually going to go one under that. We're going to go 68. I think we're going to go 68. Nothing too crazy about it. Again, I think most of it revolved around actually waiting for the gameplay to develop, whereas the challenge itself would have been like, it is kind of whatever it is, but we still relied on the main challenge of Nuketown being its actual gameplay element that restricted us, kind of. So 68 out of 100 for the overall fun and stuff. Meaning, let me get my trusty lusty calculator out. Again, 79 for its atmosphere and Easter egg, 64 core gameplay, and 68, giving it a 211 out of 300. 211 out of 300, bringing this to the 4th best map. Let's just see. This is 70% of the points. So right now, in our gameplay, or like between all our challenges right now, the top 5 currently sit at the Giant / Doris, Call of the Dead, Shinonuma, Nuketown, and Knocked. Which is wild. And, like, to be fair, like, Black Ops 2 so far has not been good at all. Like, Black Ops 2 probably has some of the worst maps in it. So far. I mean, as far as, I mean, this is considering Bus Depot, Farm, Transit, Town. Like, Town made it a kind of a run for the money. It's comparable to 5. Well, actually had the same score as 5. 1 point technically under 5, but kind of same percentage points. If you round up and stuff. But I like that. I think Nuketown, like, so if you have the Giant / Doris. What did we say? It was Call of the Dead, Shinonuma, and then Nuketown, and then Nocturne Toten. That's wild. Because right now, based off of my list, if I just had World at War, I'd be happy. Because Verrucht, I mean, it gives a little bit of a newer aspect to things. Nothing too crazy. I mean, it was pretty mid in terms of like where our ranking are. There's actually, it actually goes Verrucht, 5, and Town all in like the same category of like 59 points. Like 59% of the total, like each of the 3 categories out of 100 points, they each had, well, 179 was Verrucht, 178 was 5, and then 177 was Town. Like literally they're all in like that same grouping. Let's see, we're gonna keep going here. Because we have, so that's the top 5. So Knocked was number 5. So we got Giant Doris, Call of the Dead, Shinonuma, Knocked, or Nuketown, Knocked. That was at 202. Then it drops down to Moon at 185. So this is kind of, I guess, the next tier. We would have Moon. And then, then we get into Verrucht 5 and Town. And then we get into, I think then it drops quite a lot more to farm. So the next 5. So again, we got Giant, number 1. Giant, Derice, Call of the Dead, number 2. Shionuma, Nuketown, Knocked. That's our top 5 so far. Our next 5, rounding up our top 10, is Moon, Verrucht, 5, Town, Farm. Below them are, let's see. Kino. Trying to see here, 136. Transit. Might be Shangri-La? No. It's gonna be Ascension. And 27. Shangri-La and Bus Depot. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, okay, so we've technically ranked 15 maps so far. Okay. Here's where we're at. At number 15, the worst map so far that we played is Bus Depot. Kind of self-explanatory there. There's nothing there. Yeah. The second worst map is Shangri-La. I already went on tons of rants there. Challenges sucked on it. Overall gameplay is just annoying on it. Unfair, I guess, would be a good word for it too. Yeah. Next is Ascension. I feel like the idea of it could have been better. It's not great. Too easy. Like, it despite you getting 2 new perks on the map. Plus, if you want to count after Moon was made, they added Mule Kick as well. So technically, you had 3 new perks on the map that it prevents or it restricts you or makes you not want to get perks because of the monkeys. Discourages, I guess, is the right word for it. So that was that reasoning. Transit's there, bottom 4, or at like the 4th worst map. Self-explanatory, I think. Kino rounds up our bottom 5 so far. Obviously, Die Rise can fit in a lot of these categories. I don't think it's going to be a top 5 map, 100%. I don't think that. It might sneak into that middle pack, which numbers are, I guess, bottom 6. What would that be? Number 10 is Farm. Number 9 is Town. 8 is 5. 7 is Verrucht. 6 is Moon. And then with our top 5, we have Knocked, Nuketown, Shinonuma, Call of the Dead, and the number 1 map so far is the Giant / Derice, which is crazy. Because honestly, and looking at this too, you have a good, like, if you make a good map that has a good foundation of gameplay, it's fun and like doable, like with challenges, and like there's some restrictions to the gameplay that the challenges make it better in a way. And you have a good storyline. Doesn't necessarily need an over the top Easter egg, but a good atmosphere and Easter egg all together with it. You don't have to make something that's out of this world. Like 5 was ranked 89th. Like 89th. Same with Verrucht. And they're in the middle of the pack. They have one of the highest scores for the atmosphere and like Easter egg side of things. But their actual gameplay and like when you do challenges and stuff on them, they're not that great. I honestly think partly we ranked Verrucht a little bit too high on it. but it was challenging enough to where, like, you are, like, running around trying to, like, the challenges restrict you even more than Baruch wants you to, and I think that's why we ended up doing that, or making it that much of a jump. But yeah, that's the list so far. Nuketown, number 4. Probably won't change until, I mean, I don't know, maybe once we learn Mob of the Dead might sneak in and take a top 5 spot. I think Origins will be a top 5 map for us. Buried might even sneak up there. I mean, Nuketown may stay as a top 5 map. It might stay. We don't know yet. I think when Black Ops 3 hits, that's where a lot of these maps are going to get blown out of the water, because there's going to be so many different challenges we're going to be able to do on these maps. Yeah, I'm excited for it. And then obviously the Easter eggs in general. There's just going to be a lot of things to take away when we get to Black Ops 3. Even when it comes to Origins. Origins is going to be tons of things to unpack there too. However, that's going to wrap it up. We are going to be downloading Die Rise here shortly. And then going from there, we'll do an initial stream on there. Challenges-wise, we're probably not going to be doing too much on it. We're going to be more so learning the map, understanding the map, doing buildables, kind of stuff like that. If the Easter egg is, I believe it is, able to be done solo, if it is, we will do it, or attempt it at least. So yeah, there's a lot of things that we're going to unpack with Die Rise, but mostly between Die Rise, Buried, and Mob of the Dead, it's going to be mostly gameplay forward. The challenges is going to be replaced with the second part of it, challenges and fun. It's going to be how fun is it to actually learn. Is it going to be a tedious map to learn, where I think Mob of the Dead might fit into that category? But once you finish it, is it actually rewarding? So there's going to be a lot of things to unpack there. But that is going to wrap it up. If you guys have anything else that you guys want, leave it all in the comments below, as well as just overall ideas about the challenge series, what you guys think of it, all that stuff. I've been having a lot of fun with it, exploring new maps that I haven't played so much detail-wise. Even Transit, I really, I've watched a lot of videos on Transit, all that stuff, but actually physically running through the fog as much as we did, I've, never done that for that many streams in a row. And it was actually nice to actually be able to do something like that. Even though I did, Transit was a terrible experience, it was still fun going back to it and exploring it again. So yeah, there's, this series has been amazing. And obviously, if you guys can, feel free to support it any way you guys can by liking, commenting, anything else you guys want, as well as subscribing if you are new. But that's going to wrap it up. Peace out. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.